Good morning, and welcome to my life. This is Kismet, the Pharaoh Grandma, leaving the house now to go participate in mock mayhem, the gentle art of Tai Chi, the fine skill of folding someone's clothes while they're still in them. It is also a good specialization in joint manipulation, I think is what we officially call it. Which is kind of strange because it pretty much means grabbing hold of somebody's arm, shoulder, whatever, and doing what we can to mangle it. Now, we don't actually mangle each other, but we talk about what a move is and why there's so much follow-through. Because if you're going to actually rip the arm off of somebody, you got to have that follow-through. I'm going to drive down there, and I'm going to be early, because it's 8:20 now, and the class isn't until 9. Talk to you later. Okay. I am early, of course, but for now I'm here. And it's time to have some fun. My elbow already hurts, my wrist and the heel of the thumb already hurt. But I'm here. Sometimes one of the hardest things you can do for yourself is what you know you need to do anyway. And when you're already hurting, it's kind of important to move as naturally as you can. People don't get that. They get a little ache and they start thinking, how can I move as little as possible? No, moving naturally is what your joints and muscles need to do. That's why there's so much atrophy if you have a bone break in your leg and you've got a cast on. And typically, you'll do that. You'll have a cast from joint to joint if it's in the middle of the bone. If you have a problem in a joint, you'll have it from the straight of your, like if you hurt your ankle, your cast might be up from the middle of your shin down covering the foot, and then it's forced to be inactive for a very long time. Sometimes a brace is a better option because then you get a little bit of motion, which keeps the blood flow up in those tissues. People don't always understand that. And someone who had a cast for a similar injury when they were young might have a fit when their kid has an injury. They want it done that way. Seriously. Now, if you're immobilizing something because you're in the middle of nowhere, that's how you do it. Either from a solid part of the body to a solid part of the body for above and below the joint, or from joint to joint. If you immobilize at the knee and ankle, that leg's gonna take that car ride much better. People don't learn enough to appreciate that. Now, basic first aid, I think it should be required in grade school. Stop the bleeding, check the airway. Kids can handle it. Stop the bleeding, check the airway, immobilize the joint, whatever you need to do. Don't you dare even try starting a movement like that. People would learn not to panic. And the drug industry, right down to your local pill pusher, they want you to panic and rely on them. Straighten my vehicle a little bit more. It's 10 minutes till my class, but I am here. And it's overcast today. I mean, there's some serious it could rain type of clouds. And for the most part, I took my supplements at the house. I didn't take my collagen yet. Little blue drink powder collagen. The clearance shelf Kool-Aid flavored collagen. If they would like to not have clearance shelf Kool-Aid, you would think the Kool-Aid company will stop making flavors that taste like that don't move, that only get bought when they're 5 cents cheaper than the other packets. That's how I figured out. I mean, there are kids who like things that are artificially colored. But then once they taste it, they realize that what they see and what they taste is not anything to do with each other. I figure out what I'm doing with my day today. I'll probably make another video later. I don't know yet. The wind is blowing, so there might be a wind advisory later. Oh, you know those caution signs that have a light bright look to them, made up of light bulbs on a grid. And you program to display whichever message needs displayed. And this one had a little, just a reminder message to let people know there's an eclipse coming. It is supposed to be cloudy and rainy that day, but there's going to be an eclipse anyway, and me without a sunstone. I would like to have one. But I don't have one right now. I don't think one will get here in time. Because if you can find where the sun is, you kind of get an indication of what's going on with it. Or watch for a break in the clouds. But it's going to get pretty dark. Because it is a totality. Totalities are a little bit different. Oh, we did have clear skies for the annular eclipse that came before. That was cool. It would be nice to have clear skies for the totality. Oh, well, I gotta get my stuff and get inside. And everyone else out there needs to get moving. Walk. Do an extra load of laundry. Wash the sheets on your bed and remake the bed. Whatever it is you're going to do. Whatever you can do. Do it. See if you can keep up with a little old grandma who's still overweight and had a TIA. You know, can you keep up with me? Alright, I love you. Eat something good. Do something right. Be who you need to be. Protect yourself. Alright? Grandma wants you to be safe and happy. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.